Hello, hello. I did a short and I did my dog walk, y'all. Thank you for the subscriptions. I got 4. I'm going to be taping every single dog walk on live. I am. So if you want to see the dog walks and the conversation, let me know. Can you please stop? All right. Anyways, I got the 15th letter in here came to me before I get to set. I got another sketch. When I meditate, I sketch. So I'm going to show you the whole sketchbook because, some people have other people sketching for them. Or they lie. There's a lot of liars. I sketched this. My last one I just dropped, I sketched this. I have the sketchbook. And then the one before that, I sketched this and I sketched that. So yes, I sketch. So this is about knowledge somebody got. Somebody got knowledge. I'm going to read the 15th letter now. Alright, we got the 15th letter. From his deathbed repeats the same extortion to knowledge that we may love. God knoweth best what is needeth for us, and all of he does is for our good. If we knew how much he loves us, we should always be ready to receive equality and with indifference from his hand, the sweet and the bitter. Can you please stop? The sweet and the bitter. All would please that come from him. The sorest afflictions never appear intolerable, but when we see them in the wrong light, we see them in the hand of God who dispenses them. I asked you to stop. Alright, when we know that it is our loving Father who abases and distresses us, our sufferings will lose their bitterness and become even matter of consolation. Can you stop? I'm sorry about my grandson, y'all. Alright. It said, let all our employment be known to God. The more he knows him, the more one desires to know him. And as knowledge is commonly the measure of love, the deeper and more extensive our knowledge shall be, the greater will be our love. And if our love of God were great, we should love him equally. Hang on 1 second. Let me pause this. Okay. Let us not amuse ourselves to seek or to love God for any sensible favors, how elevated soever, which he has or may do to us. Such favors, though never so great, cannot bring us so near to God as faith does in one simple act. Let us seek him often by faith. He is within us. Seek him, not elsewhere. We are not rude and deserve blame if we leave him alone, too busy ourselves about trifles which do not please him, and perhaps offend him. 'Tis to be found these trifles will one day cost us dear. Let us begin to be devoted to him in good earnest. Let us cast everything besides out of our hearts. He would possess them alone. Beg this favor of him. If we do what we can do on our parts, we shall soon see that change wrought in us which we aspire after. I cannot thank him sufficiently for the relaxation he has vouchsafed you. I hope his mercy, the favor to see him within a few days. Let us pray for another one. He took to his bed 2 days after and died within the week. So I guess if you're sitting there telling God, you know, I really wanted to get that car, or just something that God doesn't think is important, but you want God when people are being justified and doing, you know, people have actual things that are horrible in the world, and you ask God, my God, I need this car because I really want this kind of car. Don't be surprised if God doesn't grant your request. I guess that's what I'm saying. And this represents universal knowledge. Somebody in this atmosphere was granted universal knowledge. Probably because they weren't so selfish. So, I'm going to resume this and grab some cards from my pile. Okay, guys, I got my other card, but we're going to start with the Epic card game to see what's going on. What kind of stuff is going on in your energy? I like to play card games, guys. I do. Card games are fun. They are. This is God. I feel like this is God's card game. I feel like it is. Something you would see while you're in the other realms. This is the like stuff you would see in the other realms, what you see in this Epic card game. It does. Alright, give us an idea of what kind of behind the scenes, as below, as below, as above, as below was going on, Spirit. We got Divine Judgment. Good event. We got Divine Judgment here. Damn. Alright, so Judgment Call was made. And then we have Pyromancer. And this is an ambush card. And it's Wild Human Mage. Alright, so an ambush was made against God because of Divine Judgment. Jeez Louise. And top the here, zombie token. Evil zombie. This would be dark magic. Somebody that wants to feed off of somebody. Feeding off somebody's resources. It doesn't. I'm not saying they're eating no one's brains. They're not. And then we got Angelic Protector. Good Angel Champion. Somebody here with this Divine Judgment has a good angel protection. That's what they have. Damn. Tell us more. Gotta know what's going on above to know what's going on below, guys. No, I mean, it's true. I mean, we have one existence. We wake up, and what we wake up, you know, to our house with our air conditioner is not what's going on above. It's not. I believe we live in a black hole. I do. I believe we live in a black hole, and this is our temperance, testing our soul. And then we got Thought Plucker. Okay, this, to me, is somebody that it's an ambush, and this says unblockable. Somebody was taking somebody's thoughts and changing them, so they were influencing them by their thoughts in this energy. Not good. I mean, I say don't go against the Matrix. You know what? Don't. Because the Matrix sometimes has its way. Hang on. 1 second. Okay, guys. I am back. We got Thought Plucker. What else is going on in this energy? Because whatever happens, not everybody could see in this beyond world, but we're going to see here. We got Evil Zombie Event. Draw 2 cards. Okay, so there's other people trying to feed off of your existence, your energy. Something. Could be your money. And a blue dragon comes. Says we'll draw 2 cards. So we're drawing 2 cards, guys. Sage Dragon Championship. So somebody with dragon energy came to help you in your war and all these people trying to hurt you. And it says draw another one. Pack Alpha, damn, Wild Wolf Championship. Somebody came in, these dragons came in like wild wolves. These dragons came in like wild wolves to help you. Damn. Then we got Djinn of Sands. Sage Djinn Championship. A djinn is like you would say a magician, a genie, master manifester to come help you. This came to your rescue too. Maybe you have some powerful ancestors. And then we have another dragon. Damn. It says Good Dragons Championship. Thunderous. And this is airborne and unbanishable. This other dragon came to your rescue too. That's a pretty epic beginning to this energy, guys. Alright, now we know what went on above. Now we know what was above, so now let's find out what is now that actually you're dealing with. Someone has some strong ancestors in this thing, because I never have pulled so many good cards in one sitting. Alright. We're going to pick this. I did these with this here. Truth and God's fire created a new path for you. Just the truth. And then God gave fire. So maybe that's why all these dragons are appearing. I don't know. Inner fire ended a conflict of the soul. Your inner fire stopped whatever plans they had they showed trying to take something from you. Jealousy caused personal growth. All this jealousy and bad stuff, you just literally flipped it and used it for some kind of personal growth. And then we say, have following truth and brings clarity and abundance. You followed the truth and you just ignored all these people with all of their accusations and just kept moving. That's it. So let's clarify. Following truth brings clarity and abundance. And I went in my bucket, guys. I went in the bucket. I went in the bucket. And the magician comes out. Went in the bucket and got this. The magician. Someone's a magician around here. Damn. That's why you're alchemizing this energy left and right. Oh, yes, you are. Multiple sacrifices. These people could be doing voodoo dolls and a bunch of stuff. I don't know. Some about finances. They've been trying to affect your finances in this realm. But you're awakened. You're awakened. 11-11. Now, good luck with that now that you're awakened. And you got the Chariot. You're moving forward. You don't care about all of this. You're moving forward. And then we got surrender. Could you stop? And we got surrender to the divine. You just left us all to God, and then judgment came up when we did the other deck, so. And now we got covert technology. They could be spying on you through computer stuff and things like that. Whatever these groups of crazy people are doing. Temperance is here. Peace and tranquility, balance and harmony. Temperance came as you're alchemizing all this energy because it was unfair. And the universe came and said this was unbalanced. Then we got Eight of Swords. Somebody was trapped and restricted, victimized and helpless. This is why judgment came. That is why. And then we have King of Pentacles. Here's somebody that strong and is about their money. So this is heavy money, guys. They're worried about their pentacles. They're a King of Pentacles. They're coming on like one. And another King of Pentacles. Double King of Pentacles clarification. Double King of Pentacles. There could have been two people trying to take your money. Then we got jealousy breaks up a relationship. Damn. Alright, now we have an Empress in reverse. Low self-esteem, possessive or clingy partner. Insecurity in the workplace, lack of career growth, financial insecurity despite stability, unease about financial matters. That's why they could have been attacking you so much, because they're worried about this Empress. And then we got Eight of Wands coming in reverse. All their plans did not come through because it was going to be funneled to this person. Give me a second. Okay. Yes, the Queen of Pentacles wanted it, so it got put to a stop. And harmony for this Empress in reverse was not there, so she got upset. Then there was a false alarm, exaggerated panic. God forbid they couldn't have your money. They couldn't have your money. Oh my God, that's so terrible. And then this is a person that ignored your emotional needs. They sat there and ignored your emotional needs for an Empress in reverse. That's some sad shit, guys. And now we got emotional manipulation in the house. This is what they did? Wow. And then we got lies. Lies in a relationship. Potent, potential affair, feelings of suspicion, gossip, and sabotage at work. Jealousy among colleagues. Shady business deals, fraud, theft, or scams. This is what this Empress in reverse was doing. And everybody, she must have been good in bed, or he must be good in bed. I don't know. Then we got perseverance. Enduring challenges in a relationship. Focusing on self-improvement, exhaustion from work, feeling drained and fatigued, financial strain, and economic pressure. Yeah, that's what happened. They're just so upset about all this. And then we got judgment again. Judgment twice. Rebirth, renewal, rite of passage, awakening, calling, decision, forgiveness, redemption, absolution. Judgment was called for a rebirth. Bad, decisions were made, and that was it. And then we got Four Swords. They had to lay down with their swords and think about what they did. They had to lay down with their swords and think about what they did. That was it. They had to rest. Wow. That's a lot. That is a lot. Alright, we're going to clean up these. Because this is about this reading. I grab it from the pile. I'm going to use my cards to clarify all this. Alright. And then we got the rabbit. We're going to get all the rabbit. But yeah, you got this universal knowledge now. You got the universal knowledge. That's why judgment was called, because of your knowledge. Yes, you did. There you go. We're going to start with these. Alright, tell us about... Let's clarify the following truth brings clarity and abundance. Following truth. Okay, clarify for us. Alright, these are the cutest cards, y'all. I love these cards more than any other card. And honestly, they were cheap. And I made them myself. Alright, we got Six of Bats. Someone who was hoarding resources and causing quarrels. They were quarreling over things. And Queen of Bees. Can this person want to control the hive? This is definitely about a lover. Queen of Bees. Ace of Elephants. The message of importance is told in logic. Somebody found something out, and it was of logic, and they didn't like it. Four of Bushes. They were hiding the truth. I can't make this up. It does make sense with all the cards that came through. Oh, it does. Oh, it does. Alright, I'm gonna move this, move my mouse over a little bit. A little bit. A little bit. Just a little bit. Alright. Alright, I got this. I think I'm gonna... Alright, we're gonna get 3 from here and 3 from here. Alright. Tell us more about the situation in your life. I like to tell people about their situations because I didn't know about my situation. Tara saved my damn life. Third party gives financial resources for your person to leave you. Okay, we got that on the table. They're leaving, they took resources. It told them, man, I'll give you this, just leave that, a biatch. And they were a loyal dog about it. They were a loyal dog. That's what they were. They're sitting there like a loyal dog, taking it all, lapping it up. And then they moved to a calmer place for peace and left you. That's a confirmation from that. Damn. Okay. Alright, let's go. Let's move it along. Let's move it along. Alright, these are my karma cards. These are the karma cards. Judgment's on the table twice here, y'all. It's on those there twice. They did a shaming ritual. Yeah, they shamed you. It was a shaming ritual. And karma takes money from the narcissist. Yeah, their resources from judgment are being drained because of all this lies. Karma brings love to divine energy. So doors are opening for you because of this. So now we're going to put these back, see what comes up on the next one as we clarify the next bunch here. See these little cards, they give all kinds of good information. Alright, good information is given in these cards. Alright. Okay. We clarified that. Now we're going to clarify jealousy cause personal growth. How does jealousy do? I know how it is. It's probably because y'all said F it and that was it. Okay, well these wanted to stay, so these are coming out first. 10 of Wands. You carried many burdens. You learned to deal with your own problems. Alright, and you were not being consumed. The vultures did not consume you. And you are still a hopeless romantic. Okay. Now we got, I often wonder if you feel the same way. Now they're wondering if you feel the same way. They do. They want to know if you feel the same way. Discernment. You used your discernment here. Someone used proper discernment. Guardian of light. I invoke the highest light to guard my path. You called on God. You called on God. If no matter what your religion is, you called on the light. Okay? Let's just put you called on the light. Strength. God gave you strength to get through your stuff. You got all that. Alright, now we got 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands. Alright, 2 people, 2 of Wands, prayed for your downfall. And they did everything for your downfall. 2 of Wands. 2 people. And they kept giving you wands. And then you had an ideal reality. I am manifesting the most beautiful version of my reality. Instead of concentrating on these folks, you concentrate on your own reality. And then we got the Lovers. And this was a love union. These were 2 people that were plotting against you, and they were in this lover's energy. So maybe they left you, and they were in a false contract. I can't make this up if I wanted to. Alright, and then we got Eight of Pentacles. They were not working hard. They weren't working hard at this. They just did it to cause conflict. But this says Eight of Pentacles about working hard on something. They weren't working very hard on it. They just wanted it just to be and just to happen. So maybe they did some spell work and said, I'm not worried about it. They didn't grow any seeds together, these guys. That's in reverse. And then we got Page of Cups. They were childish and addicted to fantasy. And they got false news and emotional instability and depression because of this situation. This is what they got. Congratulations. They got the booby prize. And then we got lust, not love. They got lust, not love. That's what they got. They got lust, not love. And then we got Three of Pentacles in reverse. Lack of cohesion. Lack of teamwork. Apathy. Poor motivation. Conflict with the ego and competition. That's what they got from this person. And then we got inward dancer. So this person, when I get this here, they danced on their heart. They just literally sat there and danced on their emotion, danced on their heart, and said F you. And then they were friend zoned. They said, I just want to be friends. I've had enough. Because Eight of Pentacles, they did not want to work on your demise. But you were not for sale. That's why they never won, your determination. And this person was a friend. This person was a friend. And then a Page of Pentacles, a message was sent to them. A message from a page about what was going on. And then a King of Pentacles, somebody about money. A money situation was sent in from a friend to your person. And then the Devil. This put them in bondage. This whole thing put them in bondage. I bet they really miss you. That's all I got to say. I bet they really miss you. Because that's a lot. It's a high price to pay. It's a high price to pay for an affair. Oh yes, this is why I prefer dogs over people. A dog would never give you this kind of problem. Oh no, a dog would never give you this kind of problem, y'all. Alright. Okay, alright, we got it. Okay. I got two there. Okay. Now we're going to clarify it with these. Alright, I'm going to clarify with these, yeah. Okay, jealousy caused personal growth. How did jealousy cause personal growth? Let me shuffle these again, see what comes up. How did jealousy bring personal growth, Spirit? Please tell me. Alright. Alright, we got it. Ace of Cups, a love offer. Some of you got a love offer. A love offer caused personal growth. It doesn't have to be romantic. 4 roses, lies were revealed. For some of you, the lies were revealed. Then we got 7 of vultures. Death eaters and bad omens. Alright, let me pause this again. Okay. Yeah, we got 7 of vultures, bad omens, and death. Wow. And then it was 7 of bushes comes up again. They were hiding stuff. They were hiding. Everyone's always hiding stuff in the bushes. Why? Why? I know my dog likes to hide poop in the bushes. Maybe they're finding Chong's poop. I don't know. That's what he does for y'all, really. He does. I gotta clean up poop from the bushes all the time. Alright. We got recovering from evil eye plots. Some of y'all were recovering from an evil eye plot. We got striking out. People were striking out like alligators in your energy, trying to just do the most. Jeez Louise. Then we got self-love brings healing and acceptance. You guys went in self-love mode and you said F it. I'm going self-love, and it helped you. It really helped you. Alright, let's see about the karma that brought. Alright, what karma did this bring? Moon reveals secrets. More about secrets. How much secrets does this people have? Alright, then we got your person wants you back. Maybe they're tired of it all. They want you back. That's a statement. Then we got karma brings money to the empath, spiritually awoken. Alright, this is a narcissist empath relationship. So you survived it, so you get the money and the healing, and they get money loss. Because that's what narcissists want, power and money. It is what it is. That's the dynamic. That is the dynamic, guys. These go here because these actually describe the actual situation in our terms. And I like this because it's the non-tarot terms. Alright. Alright, jealousy cause, yeah. Okay. Okay, we're going to put this there. Alright, we got inner fire. Ended a conflict of the soul. Alright, somebody's inner fire just ended a conflict of the soul. Alright. Alright, we got 8 of Pentacles. Somebody worked hard. They worked on their resources and got out of the situation. Maybe I feel a lot of you was left penniless. And synergy. 413. You were given energy to just forget about it and move on. And then we have 1414. Some of you went on one hell of an adventure through this situation. Maybe it changed you forever. I don't know. It changed me forever. Then we got auroric cleansing. My aura radiates pure light from attachments, distortions, and burdens of the past. So a lot of you had to clean your aura after all this. Then we got regeneration. I call forth divine intelligence within my DNA, activating my body's natural ability to heal. So you healed whatever was broken. And then we got, that was sober you, not retrograde excuses. And they said, this is your fault, not mine. Somebody claimed everything was your fault. Of course they did. They were narcissists. No thoughts, just vibes. That's what they went on. They said, I thought this was the right person. It felt like the right vibe. You should accept my happiness. But there was hidden truth. That this narcissist did not tell you. Oh my God, they did not tell you the hidden truth. I want you so badly. Here's the hidden truth. They want you. They still want you. They don't want us not want you. Maybe that kills them that they want you. Radical hope. The world littered with chaos and darkness. Choosing a hope is the wildest form of rebellion. You held on to hope and told everyone to go get effed. That's it. And then we got 5 of Swords. There was conflict and disagreement over your hope. Over your hope. The audacity that they were mad because you had hope. And then we had be patient, trust the wait. Everything is coming together. Everything was coming together because of your hope. That was it. And then we have surprise. An event that occurs suddenly and unexpectedly. Maybe there was something good that happened to you, and you were like, damn, I'm so glad. You know? I'm thinking it. And then we got 4 of Wands, yeah. And then this is stop to rest, improve gratitude, because here 4 of Wands is harmony and harvest. And now that got taken away, so you had to improve and have gratitude. This could have been a wedding that you guys were recovering from. Maybe you weren't getting married no more, but maybe you were supposed to get married. I don't know. It's something. So, let's move on. Oh, let me get my cards out. Alright. Alright, now, let's clarify this out, guys. Let's clarify it out. Let's see why this happened. Your inner fire ended a conflict with the soul. Your inner fire. Let's find out about the inner fire. Inner fire. Tell us about you. 10 of Wands. Community working together, working hard, and structure. That's how you did it. 10 of Wands. You worked with a community to get better. And it worked. And you're good now. 10 of Wands. And this person had a demon. Wanted to give you a demon attachment. Insecurity and low self-esteem. That's what they wanted. They didn't get it out of you. Or they'd be happy. 6 of Hornets. Dark to light. Lies sting destiny. The lies they have put forth stung right back to them. I'm going to grab 3 from this to find out more about this situation. Alright. We got leaving past love behind due to lies and betrayal. You left your last love behind you, so you know what? I can't take it no more. I'm just done. I don't blame you. Bad behavior brings Tower. So you got Judgment twice, and you got the Tower energy. You got all that going on. Damn. And then you went on a new adventure. Maybe you guys went on vacation and just said, I'm not dealing with this no more. I rebuke this. Say, maybe some of y'all said, I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. Maybe. That's possible. Alright, let's do the karma cards. What happens here? What happens here? Alright, we got support was not given to you. In this whole situation, you got like no support. And you were put in a love triangle on top of everything else. And then we got karma brings financial instability. Karma brought financial instability. Wow. Alright, now we'll put these back. I think that clarified all the rest of the cards, honestly. Alright. Okay, can you stop? Alright. Now we have truth and God's fire created a new path for you. Yeah. And we're going to use the rest of this deck here. Alright, we got karmic return. They were not able to return. That came in reverse. Living life on the edge, taking no prisoners. This is what they were doing. So they are not allowed to return to your energy. And no is the answer. No comes. No ho. Alright. It's complicated. Crying over situationships. Okay, they're crying over all their situationships over there. I don't think you're upset. I don't. Then we have cohesion. Stand firm in your choices and seek support to resist coercion. Your decisions are yours and yours alone. You stood on your decisions. Now they crying. Invalidating feelings. Acknowledgement and validating your own feelings. You have to you gotta validate your own feelings. Fear of rejection. That's what they're getting, because they know your ass is probably going to reject them with all this energy going on. Climate change. There's a profound shift. There was a climate change. You are going to do it because you're tired of the bullshit. And then Four of Wands. This is harmony and balance, guys. What they took away, you got within yourself and called upon it. And then revisit. They have to revisit every bad event they gave you back. And then black magic tried to put you asleep. Them, you, whatever. Somebody was doing some manipulating energy. Let's just put it that way. Alright, and compassion. They're not getting any compassion with this situation. The compassion, they get none. 808, security. Security got taken away from them. Security got taken away. Then we got someone here in the legal system. They could have went to actual court, but somebody of legal stature to made sure all their insecurities were taken away. And a page of cups brought that information from the Hierophant. Then we got a Queen of Wands, somebody that's beautiful and creative, and everybody loves her because she just has a style of her own. That's it. Maybe you are this Queen of Wands. Or a male Queen of Wands. Maybe everybody just migrates towards you. I don't know. And then there will a breakthrough. I cancel all habits, patterns, or programs that no longer serve my evolution. If you don't serve your purpose, you got rid of it. The moon reflects your phases. You don't need to shine all the time. That's telling you don't need to shine all the time. And you don't. You just need to see what it is you need to see. You're not lost. You're recalibrating your highest path. You're just being you. You came here for this moment. You are fully equipped. You are meant to do this. Whoever I'm speaking to. Whoever I'm speaking to. You are meant to do this. I'm going to finish up this pile because these were the cards it was meant to be for this reading. So, I'm going to do this and get all these out. Alright. Alright, we got support system. The universe continuously connects me with those who believe in me and my vision. Alright, you're getting a support system in your new path. Quantum field. I draw wealth from my quantum field where infinite possibilities converge to manifest my desires. I'm doing that. Good. And then you got illumination. I open myself to greater awareness, knowing that my mysteries of the universe mirror the truths within me. And then you got beloved. I open my heart to receive love in its highest, purest form from others and from within myself. Beloved. Opportunities. You got them coming too. Opportunities may arrive in the perfect timing, opening new doors to expansion and fulfillment. So you're getting new opportunities also, folks. New opportunities also. And leadership. I lead to awaken potential and expand possibility. Some of you were given leadership through all this. Right place. I am always in the right place at the right time. I ready to receive what is meant for me. You arrived in the right place at the right time, even if you think it's not. Inner peace is on the table. I choose to focus on what brings me peace and joy, allowing more of it to flow in my life. Inner peace. Stick that baby over here. Evolution. I rise above every challenge, seeing each one as opportunity to evolve into my greatest version of myself. You're evolving, guys. Just remember that. Money matters. Money is becoming a pressure point in this connection, whether it's overspending, income gaps, or fear of scarcity. Your person is getting this that left you. They try to give you scarcity, that's what they're getting. Culmination, a financially secure partnership, building a lasting career, securing a stable future, receiving a windfall or inheritance, and reestablishing a solid financial foundation. That is what's coming to you. Because you've done everything the universe asked. Temperance, you're getting balance now. Balance came out 3 times, guys. 10 of Wands, you're getting balance because of the burdens that you carried. Through conflict, 5 of Swords, and then 9 of Wands. See how this person's looking at his 1 wand and he has all these others? More burdens. All these damn burdens you had to carry. All of the burdens. And they didn't carry nothing, but they are now. That person in your life is carrying it now. Whatever is can flip. Alright. Let's put that there. Alright, let's go get my happy cards here. My favorite ones. I don't know, the ones I make myself I feel are the best. Alright, tell me about God's plan in the new path. Please tell me, Holy Spirit, about that. 8 of Canaries, making peace and harmony. You have made peace and harmony with your path. 8 of Canaries. I made my own little thing with the animals because I'm an animal channel, guys. Maybe I'll do cards like this. I don't know. 7 of Lions, protecting family at all costs, nurturing. You're protecting your family at all costs. Some of you guys. Good. 2 of Clovers, luck and 2s. Maybe somebody's going to come to you and bring you even more luck. A new love that's in that kind of same energy. 6 of Hornets, dark to light, lies, sting, destiny for these people. All the lies are coming. Well, these lies are just destroying their life. Because you're getting 2 of Clovers, you're getting your match. Whoever you were supposed to be with, they're here. Maybe, in the cycle, you guys will just fall in love or something. 2 of Clovers. Alright, and they were baiting you like fish, these people. They were trying to make you angry, trying to get a reaction. They were baiting you. Rage bait comes to me. Playing the victim helps keep the lie going. So they're playing the victim to help keep this lie going that they had about you. I don't know, maybe they said that you were promiscuous and all this other crap. And said a bunch of shit about you. And now you're moving to a calmer place for peace. They were. Remember this card came up? Now you're moving to a calmer place for peace. See how that just flipped? It just said flip. Now you're going to the calmer place for peace. And it's done. Some of you could be actually moving, or you just energetically moved. It could be anything, guys. Heart healed by self causes Tower. They left you to heal your own heart, didn't give a damn about what was going on in your life. They couldn't even be a friend in the end to you. So it caused a Tower. And you had helping hands, probably your family, friends, things like that. And lies spread on betrayal. Why spread on the betrayal? I mean, wow. Some things never end nice. They don't. Some things end up okay, but things that between love and war, it never ends up nice in the end. Love and war is some of the strongest energies in the universe, and it's so strong. When the love is so strong, there's always opposition. So this doesn't surprise me, guys. Not at all. Alright, now we gotta get the rabbits. What does Mr. Rabbit Cottontail say for y'all? Gotta say what hit. Could you please stop? Okay. Let's see what Mr. Peter Cottontail says for y'all. Alright, give us some advice for the collective, please. What could they benefit from? Generous sharing. When energy flows, abundance returns. Okay, generous sharing. Don't share beyond what you don't have. I'm being told to tell you guys that. Just don't go giving out money you don't have. But if you can, be generous to certain souls that need it, if it's within your reach. Swift action. Energy is accelerated to open a new path for you. And a new path is right here. So a new path is being opened. That's what Mr. Peter Cottontail says. What does Peter Cottontail tell y'all? Alright, we got another new path. Jeez. New path of release. When you let go, what is yours draws near. If something was meant to be, and from what I'm getting, guys, this is what I'm getting. If there was somebody that you wanted to smack up, have your way with them in the ooh la la way, I think with all this going on, that person's going to come closer. Because, I don't know, maybe you're going to benefit each other. But that's what I'm getting, the path of release. Getting rid of this other energy is going to bring whoever you really are meant to be with closer. That is what Peter Cottontail says, and Peter Cottontail kind of clarified everything we went on in this hour reading. So we're gonna incorporate Peter Cottontail in every reading, because this Peter Cottontail seems to be spot on with everything. I tell you, Peter Cottontail is amazing. I find little things amazing, y'all. But I am going to let you guys go, and you guys have a great day.